Welcome back to the Order of the Dragons, to a new Conqueror's Blade video. Here's 5 useful tips and tricks that you can do to get the upper hand in battle. Always work with a teammate, never rush in alone. I see this all the time, people rushing in alone and getting massacred. What may seem like a lonely soldier could be an army behind them. I even make the same mistake sometimes, and I suffered the consequences. You know, a strategy that could change the battle to your side could also be destroyed if you try to do it yourself. So you always want to work with a teammate. I could do a loop around like I did here. I did a loop around. I went up to C. I rushed. I managed to do some good push, but because at the end I didn't have backup, I was destroyed. So you have to have a teammate with you. You may think that you can do it, but you can't. Okay? Always think that I always need a teammate to work with me to capture this position or to push forward. So make sure you have that teammate with you. The Trebuchet is an extremely useful tool to change the tide of a battle. It is a one-use artillery shot used by pressing G and selecting an area. It fires 6 large fireballs at the area you designated, and everyone in your team has a chance to use it. Though queued siege battles have it on the attacking side, on territory wars you have to build it using the siege engineer camp that you placed outside the attacking city. So just think about it for a second. You have 15 people attacking. That's 15 uses of the Trebuchet. The Trebuchet is extremely important because you could have 6 enemy units in a specific area and it's impossible to get past that area. But with one Trebuchet shot, you could decimate those 6 units and easily push forward. What could take you 3 minutes to take down could take you 10 seconds to take down with one Trebuchet shot, and you have 15 uses of that Trebuchet shot. So it's an extremely important thing to remember. I know a lot of people forget about it. I forget about it all the time. But make sure you remember it, especially on those territory wars, and use it during the queued battles because it is there and it could easily get you a win if each of your allies use it effectively. Timing your charge and your spacing is a very important step for specific units. The charge ability can instantly change the tide of a bad situation you're in to your side. It has a high damage ratio for most units. When you place your pike units in a defensive stance, enemy heroes may rush in to take them out. That's when you charge immediately, eliminating the large opposition in front of you. Though with sword and shield units, their charge may not be as effective on heroes, they can still wipe out units easily. If you charge at units or group of heroes that are too far away, they may have a large chance to evade. So make sure you get your spacing right on that. So always charge your units when you're about a yard away or when the enemy charges at you to counter their charge. You can also place your pikes in a pike formation to instantly counter anyone's charge, instantly killing the unit. Placing your units inside shields is a very nice tactic you can use to do heavy damage to pushing units. When you place down your pikes, they have a very good frontal puncture damage, but they're very weak in defense on the sides as well as when the enemy heroes break up your frontal attack. So they're very, very weak in defense, but placing them inside shields gives you that strong defense, but also that insane offense against attacking units. It's also very useful against heroes when they want to break the shields to push forward. Having your units like this stops heroes from attacking, but can also do heavy damage to them if they do. I have met many very dumb people just randomly rushing into the spear units as well as the shield walls. It's not a very smart idea because you could have muskets behind or spears in there, or you could have a sword and shield and they're also shield wall thing because they attack and doing that. So you can basically place a shield wall inside a shield wall inside a shield wall inside a shield wall and have this indestructible formation of death. But you know, people don't think about that. But you know, it's like if you put your pikes or your other units inside that shield wall, it gives them that extra defense because they'll be attacking the shield wall and not you, but your units will still be attacking the enemy. So it gives that very effective defense and offense on that spot.
Last but not least, placing Javelins and ranged units on supply points gives them unlimited ammo. Javelins have a long range and a tall arc that can be thrown over walls, but have very limited ammo. Though if placed on the supply points, they can continuously throw, doing heavy damage to the units that are pushing to the supply points. Putting a shield wall in front of the supply points keeps the enemy at bay and allows the Javelin units to keep throwing their Javelins at the enemy without having to engage in melee. Doing this produces heavy enemy unit casualties and distracts them from the main point. Though this tactic only works on specific supply points, if done correctly, it can give your team a strong advantage on battle time. But other than that, thank you guys for stopping by and supporting my videos. We have managed to get over 100 subs in the past month. Our channel is growing quite rapidly, and I hope to continue the mini guides that I do on mini games to come. I'm trying to get access to Era Online, a new MMO coming out. I want to start doing guides for that game before the release in the EU&A, if I actually get access. If you guys have any games or future games that you want me to do guides on, please post a comment down below. Also, if you guys want to support me, the Beastmaster Pack is still available to those that want the War Elephant. If you want to purchase it, go to the link in the description or comments and input the code TOFTD or any other content creator code and give them a message. Discord is always down in the description if you want to hop on and help or to have a chat in the community. Also, thank you guys again, as always, for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.